48% of people earning over $100,000 a year still live paycheck to paycheck. This video is for them. According to Lending Club, roughly 60% of all American adults live paycheck to paycheck. But it's that six-figure bracket that should genuinely startle you. $100,000 a year puts you in the top 20% of earners globally. Yet, half of those people are one missed paycheck away from ruin. You might be one of them. You run the math in your head. You make good money. That's more than your parents ever made combined. Yet, every single month after the rent clears, the car payment is deducted, and the minimum payments are made. Your checking account balance settles back down to a double-digit number. You feel like you're running on a treadmill that's slowly accelerating. You're sweating, working longer hours, but the scenery isn't changing. And the question that keeps you awake isn't how do I get rich? It's how is it physically possible to make this much money and still feel this broke? Why? It is not because you buy too many lattes. It is because you are caught in an invisible, highly optimized system designed to exploit your deepest social instincts. Welcome to Everyday Net Worth. Not a financial advisor, just math. Let's go? Let's begin by dismantling the biggest lie in personal finance, the belief that income equals wealth. Income is the money you receive today for your labor. It is a flow. Wealth is the money you keep from yesterday that no longer requires your labor. It is a reservoir. When you see someone driving a brand new $80,000 SUV, your brain instantly registers them as wealthy. But mathematically, that SUV is proof of consumption, not proof of wealth. The only thing you know for certain about the person driving that $80,000 car is that they have $80,000 less than they did before they bought it. This confusion is the foundation of the broke cycle. When people get a raise, they don't think, excellent, my wealth reservoir can grow faster. They think, excellent, my monthly payment capacity has increased. Let me introduce you to Clark. Clark is 35, works in corporate sales, and 3 years ago, he was making $60,000 a year. He drove a paid-off 2016 Mazda, lived in a modest apartment, and saved about $300 a month. Last year, Clark got a major promotion. His salary jumped to $95,000 a year. That is an extra $2,900 a month after taxes. Clark was ecstatic. But watch what happened next. Within 6 months, Clark leased a new Audi A4 for $580 a month. He moved into a luxury high-rise, raising his rent by $800 a month. He bought a premium gym membership and started dining out more frequently. His income went up by $2,900 a month, but his fixed expenses went up by $2,500. After taxes are deducted from his raise, Clark actually has less cash flow today than he did when he was making $60,000. He is more stressed, his credit card balance is higher, and his net worth is zero. He earns $95,000 a year, but in real terms, Clark is broke. Why did Clark do this? Why did he immediately consume his raise? To understand Clark, we have to look at sociology. In 1899, economist Thorstein Veblen coined the term conspicuous consumption. It is the practice of purchasing luxury goods publicly to display economic power and social status. For 99% of human history, your standing within your small tribe determined your survival. Our brains are hardwired to care deeply about our relative status. In the modern world, because we can't show people our bank statements, we signal our status through the things we display: our cars, our watches, and our zip codes. This is the status trap, and it is relative. If everyone in your neighborhood drives a Honda, driving a Toyota makes you feel successful. But if your neighbors buy BMWs, your Toyota suddenly feels like a failure. To maintain the same level of status, you have to upgrade. Social media has turbocharged this. Every time you open Instagram, you are comparing your lifestyle to the top 1% of the entire world. You feel a quiet, persistent anxiety that you are falling behind. So, when you get a raise, you spend real wealth to buy the temporary illusion of success. The technical term for this is lifestyle inflation. Most people believe that if they can just earn more, they will start saving. The math shows this is a fantasy. Imagine two people, Sarah and Mark. Both start at age 25, earning $40,000 a year. Over 30 years, Both receive 4% annual raises. Sarah allows her spending to rise with her income. Every time she gets a raise, she gets a nicer car. She maintains a constant savings rate of just 5%. Over 30 years, assuming a 7% return, Sarah accumulates roughly $320,000. Mark implements the 50% anti-creep rule. Every time he gets a raise, he invests exactly half of the new money and allows his lifestyle to inflate with the other half. By age 55, because he automated this, Mark is saving roughly 35% of his income. Over 30 years, Mark accumulates roughly $1.15 million. Look at the difference. They had the exact same career, but Mark retired with $830,000 more than Sarah. Sarah isn't broke because of bad investments. She is broke because she allowed the status trap to consume 95% of her lifetime earnings. To make matters worse, the modern financial system is designed to facilitate this wealth transfer through debt. We live in an economy that runs on buy now, pay later, and 72-month auto loans. When you break a price down into smaller monthly payments, it lowers the pain of paying in your brain. You stack 5 or 6 of these payments, and suddenly you have $250 a month, leaving your account before you even buy groceries. You are no longer working for yourself. You are working to service the liabilities you accumulated, to impress people you don't even like. The Live for Today crowd argues that extreme frugality is a lifestyle of deprivation, but they miss the distinction between spending money to enjoy life versus spending money to look like you are enjoying life. Being broke is not fun. It is a chronic source of stress. True wealth is the ability to wake up in the morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. So, how do you break the cycle? You have to build guardrails. Step 1. Implement the 24-hour rule. Whenever you are about to buy something that is not a basic necessity, wait 24 hours. This allows your dopamine spike to subside and your logical brain to take over. Step 2. Stop looking at monthly payments. When you buy a car, look at the total cost of ownership. Stretching a loan term to lower the payment is agreeing to pay a premium to a bank for something you cannot afford. Step 3. Automate your savings first. If you wait until the end of the month to save what is left over, you will save zero. Set up an automatic transfer on the day you get paid. If the money is gone before you see it, you will adapt your spending to the remaining balance. Step 4. Redefine status. You have to train your brain to associate status with your freedom, not your possessions. A paid-off car is status. A debt-free life is status. Having the freedom to quit a toxic job tomorrow is the ultimate status. Let's check back in on Clark. Imagine he has a moment of clarity. He returns the leased Audi and buys a used Toyota in cash. He moves out of the luxury high-rise to a modest apartment. Just those changes free up $1,420 a month. He automates that $1,420 directly into an S&P 500 index fund. In 20 years, he has roughly $730,000 in real wealth. He simply stopped paying the status tax. The system is designed to keep you broke. You can choose to play that game, but the only way to win is to walk away from the table. Stop trying to look rich. Start choosing to be free. But here is the most dangerous part. Even if you escape the status trap and start saving money, your bank is running a completely different scam on you. If you leave that money in a standard savings account, you are mathematically guaranteed to lose wealth every single day. Want to see the exact math your bank is hiding from you? Click the video on your screen right now, and I'll show you why your savings account is secretly keeping you broke. I'll see you over there.